Yeah, I almost smoked. I came this close. I had it in my hand and everything. I was gonna go out and sit on the stoop. Felt like sitting on the stoop, smoked a cigarette. But I didn't. Got an hour to go. I brought the milk containers in. That one had a little bit left in it. I left the sardines out there with the bird feed. I don't know if I should keep leaving it on the porch or just put it out there. I want to put it on the porch. Well, OBG wasn't mad. Just a busy couple days for her birthday. Got a really nice, I have to call it a letter. You know, I got to call it a letter. I'm just glad I didn't piss her off about anything. Well, I got to stick to a plan today. I got to get to the store. And, I'm kind of waiting for the second shift to get here. So I wish I knew her name. The black girl I'm talking about, the dragon girl. So I really want to have a break with her. Get her so she can take a couple minute break. I really do feel like a cigarette. I need should call Will, my coordinator. I should try to get this IRS thing done. Melendez, that's her name. Mary Lee Melendez. I think it's a married name. I think she got a ring. Katie Donovan, that's the weather lady. Oh. I was just looking at 75. I used to run, so I've been on them all. I used to run 95 when I pulled the double trailers, wiggle wagons. NE Northeast. I used to call it nasty, evil motherfucker. That's what I used to call it. It was Northeast Motor Freight. Used to pull doubles. That was a good job. But you had to have a team. That's why I was so big on getting whatever her name was, be a truck driver. And, to team up with a woman would really be, because you basically you don't never have to stop the truck. You 5 on, 5 off, 5 on, 5 off, and you never run out of hours. And it's a pretty interesting concept. Just have to fuel up every now and then. Let's see. That was 88. So Earl would only been, Will would only been 5. But he could remember her. His barber sure liked it because he would babysit when she would drive her around. Oh well, like everything else back there in history, it wasn't meant to be. $1,500 available and less than 100 showed up. That don't sound good. I guess I got to face the second shot. Should be this week. Yeah. Guess I got to get sick for a day or two. I don't think you got to throw up or anything. I think you just get run down, might get a fever. Well, I'm 100% charged. I'll check the phone. $84. I can leave that in for a while. Yeah. I guess COPD is a respiratory problem, ain't it? Considered that, I would think. Can't breathe. Yeah, I did fight it. I was really close to going out and smoking that cigarette. I grabbed it. I really was close. I rolled up a fatter cigarette, tighter. Rolled up 3 of them. Smoked one at 11. I did eat I opened up that strawberry preserve. It's just pretty good. Put a big gob on some toast. My little cheap toaster. Yeah, my cheap toaster. I guess they're talking about asthma, the respiratory disease. TV's cutting out. Spectrum's cutting out, I should say. Yeah. Yeah. Shaker Heights. Trying to think of the name of the hospital that I went to. I got put in there. I'll think of it. Anyway, they kept giving me a shot. Or pills, I can't remember. I think they give me pills. And I would sleep. Had a sweet taste in my mouth. Go back to sleep, and I guess 3 days went by. What the heck's the name of that place? But I was there for... It's probably on my paperwork. But I met a brother and sister that lived in Shaker Heights. Used to go to their place. It was a pretty crazy time. Guess that would have been around in... Must have been... I'm not sure. I have to look at the paperwork. I do want to put them up next shelf and put books down here where I want to do that. But my yard needs mowing in the front already. It's really growing. The dandelions are up. Ought to go out and do a little of that. Should rake up the grass. Nice out there. Maybe that's what I ought to do. This does pretty good on pause for waiting. Yeah, I think I'd go out and mow it, rake it. I hope they come and mow the yard today in the back.
If you're a fan of warm temperatures, you're going to love this forecast. It's time now for an updated check of the weather at once. All right, Northern Ohio, Lasky with you today to give you this beautiful weather on the ones update for your Monday afternoon.
Yeah, Katie Donovan's got a lot of ring on her finger. Yes, she does. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think it's cord. It must be. Yeah. I did mow a little bit. Got the front looks pretty good. Mow's pretty good when the grass is short. Got the dandelions cut down. Yeah, I got a little yard work done. Kind of need a pair of gloves. A lot of glass out there. Let's raked up some more. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the store. This is a short one, but I think I'm going to post it so I can shut this thing off. So I feel like taking a little ride. I don't like to leave it on like that. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna post this as a short one called 41B. Yep, yep, yep. Ohio teen sets free throw record. I don't. They didn't say how many. That's pretty cool. Love y'all.